Hello, viewers, and welcome to this week's Arvvor's Weekly App episode number 5. That's right, it's the 5th episode, which means that this episode there will be a quiz. The return of the quizzing segment. That's fucking right. Now, you might notice that the background is a bit different, right? That I'm here talking. Look, I talk. And when I shut up, it does that. Yeah, it's very cool, and the background also kind of changes. It's a bunch of Roblox screenshots. I have only some of them because most of them are kind of like they don't really work as a background. But this is just a temporary thing, really. This is just a temporary thing before I actually put real backgrounds in the background because I actually want to like put some other like cool backgrounds in there instead of these. They're just Roblox screenshots. I also want to make like more rooms, like for each segment, maybe. There could be like a TV. Like, I'm taking this idea, I'm stealing it from Aaron is the Funny One, really cool podcast. I love it. Uh, that has like kind of a TV that shows images at the top. But instead of doing that, I would probably do something like showing the TV, like making a room with a TV and only showing it when like there is actually something to appearing there when like I'm doing something. Like for example, if I go to like newspaper time, the newspaper thing shows up on the screen, the TV screen. And that would be really nice. But so far, I haven't had the time to do it, mostly because of procrastinating. Like once again, I've procrastinated this whole episode basically. So right now, like I should have recorded this like 2 hours ago because I have a certain time that I should be recording at, but I completely missed that time. Mostly because of my incompetence, because sometimes I don't have background footage, which now I won't need background footage because of these backgrounds, so yeah, that's cool. Oh, look at that. That's me and Squirrel. Shout out to Squirrel. Yeah, Squirrel's my little cool friend. Uh, there's a lot of these backgrounds. They kind of change every 30 seconds. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the backgrounds in like the official backgrounds. Like this is not official Arvvor's Weekly App backgrounds. These are just placeholders. And you will see that most of these are just like me, screenshots of me in like games and whatever. Uh, anyways, what I'm drinking right now, I was actually drinking Coke. I drank 2 cups of Coke, and then I decided to pick a healthier option, which is water. That big H2O. My window right now is open, well, partly open. I mean, like the window is open, but it's only like the glass part. Because my window has like 2 parts. It has a wood part where like you completely block it off, and then there's a glass part of the window where like you can just slide the glass part in or the wood part. The wood part completely blocks the window, and but I'm only using the glass part of the window to block it so I can still see the outside. And it's actually very dark outside. Was that a fucking thunder? Is it a fucking Is it fucking storming? Oh shit, yeah, no, it does seem like that. That was thunder. Is that a thunderstorm? Maybe. Maybe that is a thunderstorm. With the summer, I'm not impressed. Like earlier today, I don't remember. No, it was earlier. It was yesterday. Yesterday, there was a huge fucking rain. Like it was raining so fucking much that I went to like close my window to like fully close it. You know, with the wood part and the glass part. But like there was no stopping. Like that shit basically fucking went directly on my face. No fucking stopping. So I had to close it as fast as fucking possible. And it didn't really work. I still got wet. Well, a little bit. And that's thunder again. Yeah. Or maybe that's a gunshot. I don't know. There's something happening out there. But my window is kind of closed. Right? But that doesn't matter because we'll get to what's Arvvor up to. That's right. Do you guys like when I scream and when I scream the segment name? Like what's Arvvor up to? I kind of sound like a teen YouTuber, YouTuber for teens. I love teens. I mean, what's Arvvor up to, right? What am I up to? Well, guess what? I'm still working on that game. Still working on the game. I'm actually really proud of it. I'm learning lots of cool Roblox stuff because of it. Like, yesterday, I learned how to use particles and stuff. Yes, I learned to use particles. Isn't that amazing? That is amazing. But there are also other things I did this week. Like, I got Minecraft for my computer. I only had Minecraft on mobile, which means I only had Bedrock. But I actually got Minecraft on my computer, so now I can play Java and Bedrock, and on a much better platform, right? Because playing on mobile is so fucking hard. Like, I generally played like 5 years. I played on mobile for 5 years. I played Roblox on mobile. But now, like, since like 2024, I've been playing on PC. And it's been amazing, right? It's been wonderful. It's been real nice, especially since my phone is like 5 years old. You know, this computer is a little bit newer. It's not really a computer; it's a laptop, which makes it worse. Makes it real worse. Like, I really liked playing Minecraft. I truly felt like a child again because seeing every bit, every little detail that was like so much better than Bedrock. Like, it was so cool. Like, hearing the music, hearing the blocks break, every sound effect is so much better. It just feels kind of better. Just feels kind of more polished than Bedrock. The storm is still continuing here. Holy shit. Okay, yeah. It's a big storm. I might have to pause the recording, maybe. But here's the thing, right? How I got Minecraft for Christmas. I didn't get it for Christmas. I got it because I hustled and grinded. And what do I mean by that? Well, I had to gather points in this little program called the Microsoft, well, not program, website, called the Microsoft Rewards. And I previously used it for like getting Robux, but then I realized I could get a like Microsoft Store gift card and buy Minecraft, right, on there. Because the Microsoft Store version of Minecraft is way cheaper than the Minecraft.net version. Uh, and there's really no difference except the price. So I was just like, yeah, whatever. I'll do this instead. I didn't really have to pay anything because I just gathered points. Now you ask me how long did that take? It took me approximately 5 months, maybe 6 or more months. I don't remember exactly because I don't really do the things every single day. In fact, I for the last like couple of weeks, I had completely like kind of given up on it, like kind of given up on it because I was like, man, whatever. But then Minecraft had a discount, a Christmas fucking miracle. They had a fucking discount, and since I had enough points to get Minecraft for with that discount, I was like, great. I'm gonna get Minecraft right now. So I had to go through the Microsoft Rewards redeeming thing, right? To redeem my points and waste them, spend them on that gift card, right? And it didn't fucking work. Like, I'm gonna be real. The redeeming maze of Microsoft Rewards, I call it the Microsoft Redeeming Maze. Well, the Microsoft Rewards Redeeming Maze. Because it is so fucking complicated. Like you'd think it would be simple, right? Because you just click redeem, it verifies you. Maybe you have to show it your location to the website, and that's okay. It's not like Microsoft doesn't know where I'm at. Like they probably already know my full fucking legal name. They have my phone number. I mean that's like you can identify someone's like fucking name, fucking location through their phone number. Like it's not that hard. It's not that hard. But it's actually really hard because you can just get stuck on the redeeming part, on the verifying part completely. Like it was for me. I had I was getting stuck every time because it verified once. It said, okay, click here to confirm the reward. I clicked. Then it took me to another page, which was the same fucking page I was already on. And it did the verification again, but this time the confirm reward button just stayed grayed out. Like I couldn't click it. So at that point I was like, why? Why? Why the fuck is this happening? And to be honest, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know why that happens. I don't fucking know why that happens. I don't fucking know how to fix it. I even sent a fucking thing, uh, Microsoft support form to the support, and I didn't get an answer. I didn't get an answer at all. And then, like yesterday, I got something in my email saying, "Oh, okay. Was everything resolved? You didn't respond to us." So we assume everything was resolved. Uh, Not really. I had to resolve it using my phone. I had to go through this complicated thing. Where it was like first you gotta download the Bing. Like now I was doing this on my phone because on PC I couldn't do it. I just decided, you know what? Maybe on phone it will fucking do something instead of fucking doing that fucking annoying shit it did on PC. And it was honestly kind of hard to figure out how to do the phone thing because it went normally through and I was like, oh shit, that's great. That's fucking great. But then there was a verification thing. You had to get the Bing app, then you had to type like certain letters, kind of like that old captcha thing where you had to input the letters on the fucking text box. The problem is that there was no fucking text box when I opened my Bing app. There was nothing there. So I was just like, what the fuck? Where the fuck am I supposed to type this? I even searched on like Google, and turns out that people had been getting a QR code. Apparently I don't get a QR code. That's weird. That's something very weird. But I figured out that a little pop-up appeared on the browser and said activity, and then it said Bing or Google. And I picked Bing, right? Because you have to go to the Bing app, I guess. And it showed the little thing. Oh, okay, but the things here, right? I didn't really know, but it showed up a thing on the Bing app. So, oh, okay, I had to click that pop up thing, right? I didn't know that. I thought that it was just trying to redirect me to the Bing app to like just go on the Bing app and start giving money to Microsoft or whatever the fuck. But no, it was needed for the pop-up. And yeah, holy shit, if you want an example of how not to do like anything, look at Microsoft. Because their operating system is completely fucked. People that have never switched to Linux are now switching to it. I can't switch to Linux because I'm not that much of a nerd. Unfortunately, I really wanted to be a Linux nerd, but first off, I don't know, coding on shit. I don't know much of tech and computers and shit. I know like the software stuff, but not like the coding part. You know, like I know how to mess around in the software and how to do certain things, but not how to like code and stuff like that. No, like that is just like completely out of my area. You know, completely out of my scope of knowledge. So I can't use Linux. And also, another thing that Microsoft has fucked up. Uh, Everything, basically. Like Copilot. They want Copilot into everything. They want Copilot into fucking anything. Everything they can find, they will try to put fucking Copilot in it. I remember one day I woke up and I had fucking Copilot in my fucking taskbar. This was in Windows 10, by the way. In Windows 11, it was even worse. It was in my taskbar and in my start menu. And in fact, I don't think you can even remove it from the start menu. No, you can, actually. But like when you search shit, there's always a little Copilot icon there. And like, that's just so fucking shitty. Like, really? Copilot icon every time? Every fucking time you search shit on the fucking thing? And let's not even start on fucking Bing. Don't even get me started on that. I had to use that search engine, but it is the worst fucking search engine ever. Use anything. Use anything other than Bing. Personally, I use the Brave search because it's the default on the browser. I mean, not really the default. I think it was like an option, but really, I decided to use Brave search because DuckDuckGo gets their results from Bing. So that already threw me off a little. That already weirded me out. So yeah, don't be like Microsoft at all. At fucking all. I mean, maybe copy their money. Maybe their money is good to have. Maybe. Was that just fireworks? Why are you guys fucking celebrating for the fucking December 26th? What are you guys fucking celebrating? The end of fucking Christmas? Are you guys fucking celebrating the end of Christmas? Is that what you guys are celebrating? Or are you guys celebrating, I don't know, the fucking Pope's death? Are you guys celebrating that? Imagine I go on Twitter after this yap and the Pope has actually died. That would be so cool. Also, another thing I have experimented with this week. This is really just kind of a silly thing. Coconut water. Holy shit. That tastes so fucking good. And I'm serious. I like it. I like it a lot. I like coconut water so much. Unfortunately, I ran out of coconut water. I drank a whole fucking liter yesterday. So I ran out. But if I hadn't run out, I would be drinking coconut water right now because it tastes so fucking good. I remember at first I didn't really like coconut water because it had a different taste, you know. It was kind of you know. Like I thought it was kind of like not really good. But now the taste has kind of grown on me. Like I really like it. I like it now. You know, it feels like kind of a different thing. It feels like more sweet than normal water, and it has a different taste. You know, like it's not the same old taste as water. Which I mean, water has no taste. It is so weird that water has no taste because it does kind of feel like water has taste, but it doesn't. Anyways, I just really like coconut water now. I'll definitely ask my mom to buy more coconut water for me because holy fucking shit, coconut water is good. It is fucking good. It is amazing, actually. I love it. But water is still my favorite drink, I'll be honest. Water is still my favorite drink. I like it so much because not only does it hydrate, it tastes good. Anyways, moving on to Arvvor's topic of the week. Arvvor's topic of the week, and it's like right now like 30 minutes almost. Well, it's probably like 25 minutes right now with the editing and the cutting that I do after every recording. Anyways, this week's Arvvor's topic of the week is what I think of the Roblox and the Schlep drama. And this is like overdue, of course. This is overdue. But I really just want to talk on it now. That is kind of like stale, nothing has really come out of it. I mean, yeah, I mean, something has come out of it. There are definitely more safety features now, and they are being rolled out, uh, as we speak, probably. I don't really know. I think that the age check thing is gonna come 2026, so not really as we speak, but a bit later, you know? The point is, safety features are coming. Uh, but this is now a bit like stale, right? It has kind of like stopped. Like it's not like to the point where there's new stuff every hour, like there was in the first few weeks of the drama, right? So now I think it's a perfect time to just say what I think of everything. So here's the thing. You might disagree with me, but I don't think Roblox is a demon, right? I don't think that Roblox wants child predators on their platform. Like that thing that David Baszucki said, that he said that child predators are an opportunity. Not gonna lie, I feel like he was trying kind of I think he was trying to give like a non-response, a corporate response where you kind of don't say anything, but you kind of say something, but you don't say anything of value. That's a corporate response in my point of view. Uh, and that backfired on him because he accidentally, well, I assume accidentally, right? Because someone wouldn't say, yes, I think child predators are an opportunity for Roblox, for everyone to fucking listen, right? So, like, I think he just misspoke. He just misspoke trying to do, like, a corporate response. That's what I think. I don't think that Roblox is a demon. He doesn't want to do anything because there are admins, right, at Roblox. I don't doubt that there are admins at Roblox that don't even that aren't even like don't even know what the community wants or what the community is saying, because that's for the social media manager to handle, right? And pass on to like what, HR, and like the CEO and shit, but not the other employees. So not all moderators may know stuff that the community knows well. And that's the problem, right? Here's the thing, people that have a job are less likely to be on Twitter 24 hours per day. So they might not know stuff like furries and like I don't know, like fetishes, you know. Not saying that furries are inappropriate, but some furry fetishes are, you know. Just like all fetishes actually. Actually all fetishes are inappropriate. I'm sorry. The thing is, right, that not all moderators are aware of everything the community knows. But you gotta see the vision of a person who is sitting there and moderating shit. If that moderation team exists, which I really hope it fucking does, I really hope that Roblox doesn't have just AI to see everything. I mean, of course, for assets they do. But for like reports, I really fucking hope that they don't have AI to see the reports, to view the reports, and to review them. Because these should have a human eye on them, you know? These should have a human looking at them. Oh, there's too many reports. Whatever. I don't fucking care how much time it has to take. There should be humans looking at all fucking reports. And thinking about it now, maybe that's the problem. Maybe because the employees just keep skipping reports and like keep not looking at it. In that case, Roblox should just hire more employees, not gonna lie. But what I'm trying to say here is that Roblox moderation team isn't being bad on purpose. Roblox isn't a demon. Roblox doesn't like child predators, especially because they bring bad reputation to their platform. But I know one thing that Roblox is incompetent. They are absolutely fucking incompetent. They first off completely ignore the community. There was a really long period of time where they just ignored their community. I'm I'm glad that the social media manager is better now, but what's to stop them from stopping contact with the community again? And the answer is probably nothing. Nothing is probably stopping them from cutting contact with the community completely. Just just telling David Bazuki's nephew, "Hey, you like Twitter, right? Yeah, stay with this account, mate." There is nothing stopping them. Maybe money, maybe community backlash. I don't know. I don't know. Roblox is very incompetent, and that's the issue. Roblox should be way more competent in these cases. Now, what's the reason that they aren't competent? Money. See, if they actually put effort into these things, that would be a lot of money being allocated towards like moderation and various other stuff like new features, which they did do like new features, and I'm glad they are. I'm honestly glad they are making these features, except the like age check to chat one. Like, I don't really like that feature. I feel like it's kind of weird. And even if you do give Roblox your face, you can't chat with people older or younger than you, and that is really sad for me. You know, because because it's not that I like talking to kids. There aren't many 16-year-olds in Roblox. So finding one is basically like finding like fucking I don't know, like some rare thing like I don't know, diamonds. It's like hitting the jackpot, you know? And I can see that especially with voice chat because if you join like basically any game that isn't a voice chat game, almost no one has voice chat. And that's kind of alright, I guess. I don't really care about that. But when you force people to like play, to like find people who are the same age as them, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. It's kind of inconvenient. Now about Schlep. Dude isn't a saint, right? Because he is actually very intolerant, right? In fact, I had him muted before this whole thing, where I kind of just had to, alright, bro, I have to unmute you because you're now part of like an extreme, like historic moment in Roblox history, you know? And I think I haven't muted him again yet, and I probably won't because I kind of have to see what he's talking about. But he is an annoying prick. He is pretty intolerant, right? He's on the same political thing as like Ruben Sim. It's kind of bad, you know. Bro wanted fucking furries to be in a fucking concentration camp. I don't doubt that Schlep has the same opinions. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I don't think that Schlep should be treated as the fucking saint because he catch the predator. I don't think that his ban was deserved, but it's like when I think the season desist was enough, but banning his accounts was really just stupid. Like they doubling down on it. Like I do kind of understand that Roblox point of view here. It kind of affects what they're doing, you know, especially if they're sending that information to the police, which they aren't. They aren't. But if they were doing that, that would be sure great, right? Yeah, let Roblox do their own investigation. Don't be a vigilante. But in this case, Schlepp's job is kind of needed. Now that doesn't mean he's a saint. Like I said, he's a very intolerant person, and I don't like who he is. I just like what he does, which is catch predators and shit on Roblox every now and then. Anyways, what I think of the drama, personally, I think that it was deserved, it was needed, it was necessary for Roblox to implement the good features except the fucking age check. I fucking hate age check. I mean the age check to use chat. The normal age check without that wasn't required, that's okay. But like requiring people to give their face or their ID is kind of like weird, very weird, very fucking sad that people have to give their faces to use chat. And by the way, don't blame Schlep for this. I don't think anyone should be blaming Schlep for this, for the features. They should blame Roblox for being fucking stupid. Anyways, moving on to newspaper time. That's right. It's fucking newspaper time. Who could have dunk it? Who could have believed it? Newspaper time is fucking back for this episode. Anyways, let me just switch here. Look at this! Look at this! I'm here in the corner. Isn't that so cool? That is very cool. I can do that now with Arvvor's weekly app, having these cool interactive characters, right? Which, by the way, if you're curious about what character it is, so basically they're reactive characters. You see this? How I can like resize it? They're like OBS like browser things in the thing. Look what I can do to my character. He is wide now. But basically, this is a thing called reactive. I think it is reactive Fuji tech. You just have to search reactive Discord, I think. Yeah, right here. Yeah, right here. Right here. Reactive by Fuji Tech. This is great. Let me just. That's how my character appears right here. Okay. That's how I do this. That's how I do this. Anyways, moving on to the news. More than 20% of videos shown to new YouTube users. Also, I don't know why the highlighting is kind of fucked up. More than 20% of videos shown to new YouTube users are AI Slop, study finds. Well, that was my own highlighting. Whatever. Uh, Low quality AI generated content is now saturating social media and generating about 117 million a year, data shows. So there's this very not cool cat. Look at this. You can see how it's AI, right? Especially because there's a fucking human like cat. The video editing company Capwing, if you know Capwing, don't worry, I don't know Capwing either, surveyed 15,000 of the world's most popular YouTube channels, the top 100 in every country, and found that 278 of them contain only AI slop. Together, these AI slop channels have amassed more than 63 billion views. That's more views than people on Earth. That's insane. And 221 million subscribers, generating about 117 million in revenue each year, according to estimates. That is fucking crazy. The researchers also made a new YouTube account and found out 104 of the first 500 videos recommended to its feed were AI slop. 1/3 of the 500 videos were brain rot, a category that includes AI slop and other low quality content made to monetize attention. This is sad. This is very, very sad. seeing the monetization of internet. It was basically, oh my fucking god. It was basically going to get to a point where the internet would get in shitified and shitificated. Because here's the thing, before the internet was monetized, everyone was just creating their own like personal blogs and stuff and talking about things that they liked. Kind of like what I'm doing right here, except it's not really a blog, it's a podcast. But since the website compression, right, there's less websites now that people like use. Actually, people don't create personal blogs anymore. People just go on Twitter, Instagram, or whatever. The monetization of internet is sad because not only it took those personal blogs, so people just go to like Twitter, Instagram, YouTube because they get money from it. They can get money from it, a lot of more money from it. It also took away quality because people wanted to make something that they liked. Not that quality and personal blogs don't exist today, they're just a lot less. Now that everyone is fighting for your attention span, everything is just basically slop made to shock you so you can't take your eyes off it. And that's a really cool strategy. That's a real strategy to like get you to watch these videos. Like this is probably one of the genres of AI slop. Like just straight up shock. Like what the fuck do you mean there's a fucking cat that is human like? And like this cat is fucking getting arrested by the police. And that is just fucking insane. Like, cause no one would fucking think of that back in like what 2008. But now people do because they can just type anything into a prompt and it works. It fucking works. I don't like AI generated stuff. I'm anti AI. Mostly because it does bad things to the environment, but also because it's just shitty. It's just shitty, man. It doesn't require any soul. It doesn't require any effort. So to see that more than 20% of videos that are shown to new YouTube users that are trying to find their content, right? The content that they enjoy, content that is supposed to have a fucking soul, are AS long. This is just fucking disappointing. It really is. It really is just fucking disappointing. And I mean, I can't really be mad at YouTube because their algorithm isn't really at fault here. I mean, am I gonna really blame it if these videos are getting more views? If these videos are getting more attention from idiots? I guess I can't, right? If these videos are being created, I guess they do have an audience. Unfortunately, the findings are a snapshot of a rapidly expanding industry. Keyword industry. Back then on the internet, you wouldn't find industries on the fucking internet. I mean, maybe you would, but here's the thing: nothing, nothing was kind of like a way to capitalize on your attention. People just wanted people to see what they were doing. And honestly, it is so sad that every fucking attempt at like getting to like know people, at like bringing people together, is just being capitalized on because companies are like, oh yeah, we'll bring people. Oh yeah, these people are together here, right? So can I show my ads to them? Ha ha ha! That is so funny. because I want people to buy my stuff. I fucking hate companies so fucking much. I fucking hate advertisements so fucking much. And I hate AI so fucking much. Bender Apna Dust. It is a channel that I don't fucking know. The most viewed channel in the study is based in India and now has 2.4 billion views. It features the adventures of an anthropomorphic rhesus monkey and a muscular character modeled off the Incredible Hulk who fights demons and travels on a helicopter made of tomatoes. Kepling estimated that the channel could make as much as 4.25 million. Okay, most of these estimates that people make are just way off. Like Social Blade tries to predict, it doesn't fucking work. And then if this video editing company is trying to predict it, it's probably not working. Its owner did not respond to a query from The Guardian, probably because they don't want to. Poundy Frenchie, based in Singapore, has 2 billion views. It appears to target children. It chronicles the adventures of a French bulldog, driving to a candy forest, eating crystal sushi. Is that supposed to be meth? Many of them set to a soundtrack of children's laughter. Kepling estimates it makes nearly 4 million a year. Cuentos Fascinantes. Based in the US. Let's go to YouTube real quick and they fucking mistyped the URL. Okay, so that went to a 404 page. Do the others go to a 404 page? No, this exists, unfortunately. Oh no! Rejection hurts! Rejection hurts, guys! You've chosen to reject third-party cookies while browsing your site. Are we fucking serious? Are we fucking serious? Not being able to use third-party cookies means we make less from selling adverts to fund our journalism. I don't fucking care. I have an ad blocker right here. Have an ad blocker right here. I don't know why it hasn't blocked this. Anyways, meanwhile, the AI world, based in Pakistan, contains AI generated shorts of catastrophic flooding in Pakistan with titles like Poor People, Poor Family, and Flood Kitchen. Many of these videos are set to a soundtrack called Relaxing Rain, Thunder, and Lightning Ambience for Sleep. So, of course, they steal other people's music, other people's soundtracks. Okay, I'm not gonna read further into this article, but I'm gonna be honest. This is just fucking depressing. Seeing that the internet is now just being used to like monetize stuff. This is just depressing. I'm gonna be completely for real. This is very depressing because now children are gonna be like familiar with AI generated content and everything. And I hate the idea of that happening. Of them learning that you have to do everything without soul. I saw a tweet, I think yesterday. It was something like, my 4-year-old got sick of coloring and asked the Nano Gemini, Nano Banana, whatever, to finish it, right? And that was so depressing because if their 4-year-old got sick of coloring, what child gets sick of coloring? Something that is supposed to be fun. They are being taught that you don't do things with soul. You don't put soul in them. No, you put AI slop. You generate it. You don't craft it. You ask for someone else to craft it, which is not even a person. There's not a soul behind the craft. There is just a fucking code, a code. There's just fucking code behind the fucking craft. Not a real soul, not a real person, not someone who would appreciate how cool the art is. That is really sad. Really sad. Because children are being born in an internet, right? They are not being supervised on the internet, and that makes it worse, right? They're not being supervised, they just see whatever they see and they take that as their influence because the parents are not around anymore, of course. Because they just put a phone in a child's face and say, yeah, that's okay. They won't cry anymore. That's good. That is sad. That is fucking sad. The state of children of Gen Alpha, it's truly going to be sad, you know? And imagine Gen Beta. Like Gen Beta. Gen Beta is going to be even more fucked. They're going to be so fucking cooked. Especially with the like brain rot and like AI stuff. And they're gonna like look at phones way fucking more than Gen Alpha. I assume, right? Because I mean, the trend is for the phone use to just get higher. So, like, my question is, what is like, what are we gaining from this? Because the companies are gaining money from this. We are losing our minds. We are rotting our brains, and the companies are making money off it. This makes me fucking go crazy. I fucking hate it. I really don't like it. Anyways, moving on to the second scientist. Things keep evolving into anteaters somehow. 12 times so far throughout history. What the fuck? Is that Blue Sky? What the fuck is that logo? What the fuck is that logo? That is not Blue Sky. That is not Blue Sky. Okay, anyways. Evolution often follows curious paths, especially when it comes to food. According to new research, mammals evolved into anteaters, eating ant and termite only diets, at least 12 separate times, over 66 million years. So now, I think, were we anteaters at any point? We weren't. But like, imagine like we see it in real time again, and it's like the 13th time, like, and they just start eating fucking ants. This is so fucking weird. This is so fucking weird. They just start fucking eating ants. Poor fucking ants, right? Why the fuck are they getting eaten so much? Are ants that nutritious? The findings, published in Evolution, underscore the outsized influence ants and termites exert on other species, simply through their collective mass, says lead author Thomas Vida, a paleontologist formerly of the University of Bonn. There has not been an investigation into how this dramatic diet evolved across all known mammal species until now. Over 200 mammal species consume ants or termites occasionally, but just 20, like pangolins and anteaters, rely on them completely. These a word I can't pronounce, evolved long, sticky tongues and powerful claws, Many even lost their teeth. To track this trend, the researchers collected diet records from 4,099 species. These came from nearly 100 years of scientific papers, field notes, and conservation reports. Compiling dietary data for nearly every living mammal was daunting, but really illuminates the sheer diversity of diets and ecologies in the mammalian world. Things keep evolving into anteaters somehow. Things keep evolving into anteaters somehow. How? How the fuck are they evolving into anteaters every single fucking time? Am I gonna become an anteater? Do you want to be an anteater? Let's all become anteaters. Start eating ants. Are ants even that tasty? Modern day anteaters don't have teeth, so they rely on their sticky tongues and powerful stomachs to digest the thousands of ants and termites they consume daily. Look at this. Giant anteaters like the one pictured in this article, so basically this one. Holy, that's a giant anteater. Can grow over 7 feet long from nose to tail. These solitary animals roam grasslands and rainforests across Central and South America. Oh, nice, South America, so maybe I'll see one. The 12 independent shifts to strict the same word that I can't pronounce. Let's try. Myrmecophag. Can I say this? I don't think I can say this. I honestly don't think I can say this. I honestly don't think I can say this. Myrmecophagy, okay? Myrmecophagy happened in marsupials, monotremes, and placental mammals. But not even. Some groups showed more change than others. The researchers also looked back 145 million years to study the rise of ant and termite colonies. During the Cretaceous, ants and termites were rare. By the Miocene, oh god, you know what just happened to me during the yawn? You know when you yawn and you hear it and you hear better now? You hear like things louder? Oh god. Yeah, I'm feeling that now. Yeah, oh god. Oh god. I hear things louder now. Oh well. Anyways, during the Cretaceous, ants and termites were rare. By the Miocene, 23 million years ago, they made up over a third of insect populations. That is crazy. How did ants get so far? And I think it's probably because of their colonies. Because like they go in group, they do shit in group. They eat the leaves. I remember one time seeing a bunch of ants just moving with leaves and stuff, like just carrying leaves to their colony, and that was just such a wonderful sight to see. Because I remember just seeing a bunch of leaves moving on the ground. I was like, what the fuck? No, this isn't the wind. And then I kind of looked, and I realized, holy shit, those are ants. And like, that was just so cool to see. That was just so nice. Ant-eating mammal diets. This word arose more often from insect-eating ancestors than from carnivores. But surprisingly, carnivores like dogs and bears made the switch several times too. Several times. So think about it. Think about it. Dogs. Your dog could be eating ants. Imagine if your dog ate ants. And you have to fucking eat ants every fucking day, and you have to give your dog fucking ants, dead ants, and they're like just a bunch of dead ants selling on the fucking pet shop. Fucking pet shop. That was a surprise. Making the leap from eating other vertebrates to consuming thousands of tiny insects daily is a major shift. Indeed, it is. Once a mammal becomes a myrmecophage, yeah. A myrmecophage, it rarely reverts. A myrmecophage, myrmecophage, myrmecophagy, myrmecophage, Myrmecophage, it rarely reverts. Only one genus, Macrocelids, the elephant shrews, ever switched back to a broader diet after specializing. 8 of the 12 times mammals evolved to only eat ants or termites, just one species survived each time. In some ways, specializing on ants and termites paints a species into a corner. But for now, these specialists thrive. Ants and termites now outweigh all wild mammals combined. Climate change favors species with massive colonies. So there is a reason for you to combat climate change. You don't like ants? Fucking do it! Combat climate change. I don't know how you would do that necessarily, but try. Just try. I don't know, use less water, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, make a revolution. Kill all CEOs or something. This shift may help ant and termite eating mammals known as myrmecophages survive and thrive. The specialized diet could become a surprising advantage in a world increasingly ruled by social insects. Also, one more thing, pronunciation. Yeah, I'm not the only one. Okay, let me see. Me, 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 kufaga. Oh no, but that's mecophaga. What mecophagy? Murmurmocophagy. Myrmecophagy. Myrmecophagy. Oh, that makes more sense. Myrmecophagy. Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. If you can't beat 'em, eat 'em. The idea, repeated across millions of years, has changed the face of mammals again and again. See, that's really interesting. Like that mammals keep eating ants, keep evolving into ant eaters. That is so weird. But that at the same time, that is really cool. Really fucking cool. The fact that everything just changes with evolution and stuff. I fear science. I kind of fear science because there's a lot of stuff that can kill you, right? There's a lot of stuff that threaten us, but there's lots of cool stuff like this. It just makes you feel like, wow, this really is a fucking strange fucking world. This really is a fucking strange world. Hold on, let me add an image. I gotta add this image, guys. I gotta add this image. It's really the only time I get to use this image, except a video I made. Yes, there we go! The Earth! Look, the Earth! This is actually a gift from NASA. Isn't this so cool? Isn't this such a weird world? Isn't this such a weird world we live in? Huh? Now it's Earth reacts, okay? Instead of me, who cares about me, right? Nah. It's Earth reacts, alright? Yeah. And since I am an Earth, I guess I'll just. That's how Earth reacted. Anyways, let's move on to this time the Zerdo article. They're really popular on Twitter, and I like their articles. I read one of them, like in last video. You know, I don't really read articles, but the Xerdo articles, I do read them. I only read articles up from other like news things when making these yaps because I'm not really a news guy. But it is really interesting to like maybe look back on what's happening this week. YouTuber John Prosser shows off iPhone Fold amid Apple lawsuit for allegedly leaking iOS 26. So I don't know who this guy is. I didn't even know that this lawsuit had happened. But this is really fucking funny. Another company, L. Really? This is so great. W. John Prosser of Dude just basically leaked another thing, okay? He has published a new video claiming to show Apple's foldable iPhone. And I mean, finally. I mean, it was a matter of time till they did this. Because I mean, the tech is indeed very good now. Like a few years back, you could break it. Just like happened to the Galaxy Z trifold. We won't be talking about that though. You can research about that on your own time. Uh, but just like the trifold broke, back in years ago, the folds were also breaking a lot. They waited for the tech to become good. They waited for Samsung to basically perfect it. You know, for everyone to be hopping on, and now they're making their own version that with no controversy. And honestly, that's such a like a good company move because like yeah they were really strategic, you know, they just waited for basically everyone else to figure it out, then they just made their own when the waters are safe and letting the other companies test the waters, you know, like Samsung is doing. Because now that their double folds are okay, their flips are also okay, but because they have the folds and the flips, now they tested a trifold, which I really don't think is a good idea, because at that point, just get a tablet. Like, that's a really experimental phone, and really, who is this for? You know? Like, who wants a trifold? Who was the fucker who looked at a phone that folds sideways and then said, "Yeah, I want more. I want another fold." Who was the fucker? Who is this for? Who is this for? No one. No one fucking cares. Anyways, Prosser, who was sued in Apple in July after leaking details related to iOS 26 and the liquid glass design link, shared the video on Christmas Eve featuring high-quality 3D renders of what he says is Apple's first foldable iPhone. The device is not expected to be announced until next year. In the video, Prosser says the foldable iPhone will launch next fall alongside the iPhone 18 Pro and the iPhone 18 Pro Max. According to him, the device will feature a 5.5-inch external display with a hole punch camera, which I don't know what a hole punch camera is. In fact, I'm gonna search it right now. Oh, this! Oh. Okay, I have it. I have it on my phone. I have this on my phone actually. Yeah, hell yeah. This is good. Hole punch camera. Hole punch camera. Well, the internal folding display will measure 7.8 inches and include a hole punch camera positioned in the upper left corner. Procer claims foldable iPhone specs and design details. The renders show a dual camera system mounted on an oblong camera platoon, similar in shape to the one used on the iPhone Air, with an LED flash placed on the opposite side. The device will measure 9 millimeters thick when folded. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you do have to make it a little bit thicker, suggesting each half would be roughly 4.5 millimeters thick. Those dimensions broadly align with earlier reports about the foldable iPhone's footprint. However, they conflict with a recent leak that suggested the external display would be closer to 5.25 inches, smaller than the display on the iPhone 13 mini. So let me just see this. Did he make those renders himself? Or did he actually just steal the renders that Apple has ready for the ad? Okay, so basically, uh, he's saying that the Apple phone will not have a crease on it, even though most foldables do. So that would be really amazing. I mean, I'm not an Apple fan because I don't really like the ecosystem and shit. Like, I don't really like it. I prefer Android, I prefer it. But if they do deliver on that promise that there will be no crease in the middle, I'm pretty sure that most people that like Samsung foldables will probably switch to Apple. Okay, so I just watched the video. That's great. This phone is actually so cool. It looks very amazing. It looks really cool. And honestly, I'm gonna leave the link in the description of the video. It's like 5 minutes long, so I'm sure you have time to watch it after this video. So yeah, just give it a chance. Just give it a chance. I mean, give the video a chance, not the iPhone. So, anyways, it's time to get quizzy because that's right. We have a BuzzFeed quiz. Tell us about your year and get a resolution for next year. And we all have something, I guess. So basically, what am I gonna do here? Looks simple. I will actually follow up with that resolution for this year, right? Because here's the thing, right? New year, new me, and I'm gonna follow with this resolution. Or at least try. If it's something too absurd, then not. No, I'm just gonna say, yeah, fuck no. But if I can follow it as like a little bit, it's like, favorable, like I actually want to do it, then I will actually try to follow with it. And at the end of the year, assuming this goes on, assuming this actually goes on, right? The Arvvor's Weekly app goes on to the end of next year, which I don't doubt. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I just hope that I can get a resolution. We all have something, right? How many hours a day did you typically spend at work or school? So this year. 9 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, 5 hours. It varied every day, or I don't work or go to school. Personally, for me, it's five. Actually, it's 4 hours. But I'm gonna put 5 hours because I guess we can count the transportation. Like, my bus took like 30 minutes to take me to school and 30 minutes to get back. So I guess 5 hours. What do you do the most in your free time? So, I don't know. I think I maybe slept, exercise, no. None of these. Watch TV, no. Went to concerts. I haven't went to a single concert this year. Gardened, no. I haven't gardened a single time this year. Played games. Yep. That's the only thing I did this year, actually. Sleep. Except sleep and watch TV and exercising. I did exercise. Who did you spend the most time with? Family, colleagues, friends, significant other. I don't have a significant other. Yourself? Pets? Pets. Oh, I wish it was pets, but no. Family, colleagues. I guess. Not gonna lie. I think that I spent more time with classmates this year, unfortunately. Like, I actually hate my classmates, but I'm forced to spend a lot of time with them every single fucking day. What was your typical dinner? Easy casseroles, multi course homemade meals, crock pot meals, takeout, meals at dine in restaurants, anything that didn't involve cooking? I'll say multi course homemade meals. Yeah. And what did you eat the most? Let's see, seafood, protein bars. I think I haven't. No, I haven't eaten seafood this year, and I haven't eaten protein bars this year, nor tacos, nor pancakes. So it's between ice cream and pizza. Pizza. I definitely did. If you took a vacation, where did you go? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. If you took a vacation, where did you go? Small town? Yep, small town. Not a large city, not overseas, not cruise, staycation. What is a staycation? Staycation is a recreational break spent at home or within a both ways day's trip distance of it, requiring no overnight accommodation. Interesting. Also, staycation.com. Staycation. Deals. Book your perfect staycation. Why does the font change? Why does the font change? I had no time for vacation. Yeah, that's sad. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Okay. If I could go anywhere in the world, I would say Mexico City. Actually, I would go to Seattle. Yeah, Seattle, go to the United States, whatever. What do you wish you did more of this year? Spent more time with loved ones? Okay, so is this the only defining question? If I say spend more time with loved ones, is just gonna say New Year's resolution: spend more time with loved ones. Fuck off. Spend more time with loved ones. Took care of yourself. New Year's resolution: take care of yourself. Stuck to a budget. Looked for a job. No. Had more patient. Traveled. I'm gonna be for real. I think I traveled. I wish I had traveled more this year. Because, like, I didn't travel at all this year. Not at all. But here's the thing, it doesn't depend on me, it depends on my mom. What was your favorite thing to do as a child? Dance, play board games, play on a playground, draw or paint, watch TV, watch sports. I guess I really just wanted to watch TV. Finally, how would people describe you? Okay, this is fucking just narcissistic. This kind of like weird. It's kind of like weird to say. And finally, how would people describe you? Bitch, I don't fucking know how people would describe me. I don't fucking know how people would describe me. I guess I don't know. Funny, kind, ambitious, reliable, down to earth, brave. It's this browser. It's the browser I'm using. It's the browser I'm using. Oh my god, it has to be brave. It has to be brave. No, I'm just kidding. No one would describe me as brave because I'm a pussy. I guess I would be described as, I don't know, man. Funny, maybe? Kind? No, I'm not kind. Ambitious, also not. Reliable, I guess. Funny. Final answer. Walk when you can. Walking is a great way to relieve stress, see new things, and connect with the world around you. Take a walk on your own with a friend, a pet, or even on a first date. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I used to walk a lot around my city, and it was kind of like, I remember, not really today, but I had this kind of sentiment like, damn, I should probably walk more, like do like more walking. So this is actually just perfect. This is actually just perfect. Walk when you can? Hell yeah, sure, I'm gonna start walking more, I guess. Really. Holy shit, this is actually very fun. This is actually really cool. This is actually really cool. But yeah, walk when you can. I guess I gotta put it in my New Year's resolution. Let me write it down real quick. New Year's resolution. Boom. Okay, great. Oh my god. Yeah, anyways, this quiz is actually good. I'm gonna be for real. This quiz is actually good. Like, my first thought with these quizzes was like picking the most absurd shit, but I decided to pick like something that was like more like less absurd, And it actually kind of worked out, I'm gonna be for real. Most personality quizzes aren't like this, though. They're like, which heated the rivalry character are you? Or like, answer these questions and we'll match you with your Harry Potter villain soulmate. Or like, uh, what do you actually need for Christmas? I guess it's not that absurd. Ho ho, how Bob's Burgers are you? Find your Christmas episode twin. Watch some movies from A to Z and find out how you celebrate New Year's Eve. Okay. Sorry, but this five-course meal will totally expose your biggest red flag. Not to be rude, no, I hate how some quizzes start with not to be rude, how, not to be rude or sorry. Like what the fuck are you apologizing for? What the fuck are you apologizing for? Sorry, but I'm gonna expose which Disney's princess you're most like based on the sweets. Sweets you eat, mate! Oh, on the sweets you eat, mate! You're gonna expose which Disney princess I'm most like based on the sweets I eat, mate! Are you gonna do that, lovely kid 20, mate? Are you gonna do that? Based on the fucking sweets I eat, mate? Oh, how about you expose what tea flavor I most like? From how many times I can get fingered down my fucking own ass before I fucking pass out on the ground and start flopping like a fucking fish. How about you do that, mate? Anyways, time for oh my god, that was. I'm sorry. I'm bursting. I'm bursting right now. But it's time for random Wikipedia. That's right. The free encyclopedia that anyone can edit. Let's just go and click on random article. Let's just click it. Dick Sean. Who is Dick Sean? Hold on, hold on. I gotta show the entire page. Gotta make myself a little bit smaller. There we go. I think right here. Yeah, good. This is exactly where I should be. Yeah. There we go. Then now I don't block your viewing experience. I'm just here. I'm just here. Yeah. Okay. So Dick Sean, born Richard Schulafand. How do you get Dick from Richard, man? How do you get Dick from Richard? Anyways, he was an American actor. He played a wide variety of supporting roles and was a prolific character actor. During the 1960s, he played small roles in madcap comedies, usually portraying caricatures of counterculture of the 1960s. What the fuck is that? Personalities, such as the hedonistic but mother-obsessed Sylvester Marcus in It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World, and the hippie actor Lorenzo Santubois in The Producers. Beyond his film work, he appeared in numerous television shows from the 1960s through the 1980s. Born in Buffalo, New York, to a Jewish family, whatever, I'm not fucking gonna read when he was born. His award-winning one-man stage show, The Second Greatest Entertainer in the Whole Wide World, was sometimes performed with a unique opening. When the audience entered the theater, they saw a bare stage with a pile of bricks in the stage center. What the fuck do you mean there's a pile of bricks here? When the play began, Sean emerged from the pile of bricks. The startling effect of this required complete concentration and breath control because the slightest movement of the bricks could ruin the surprise appearance. So yeah, that is insane. Like just appearing amid the fucking pile of bricks. Like, and the audience, like, what, they wouldn't fucking know. They wouldn't fucking know, you know? On April 17, 1987, during a performance at University of California, San Diego's Mandeville Hall, Sean suffered a heart attack and collapsed face down on the stage. The audience initially assumed that it was part of his act. After he had remained motionless for several minutes, the uh, stagehand examined him and asked if a physician was present. After CPR had been initiated, the audience was asked to leave the auditorium. What the fuck? Most in attendance remained, assuming still that was part of Sean's act, and only began leaving after. Imagine doing your act so well that people assume when you die, it's a fucking act. Imagine going to see a fucking act and seeing a man's death. That must be such a traumatizing experience. Like having that. It's just an act, right? It's not a death, right? It's not a death, right? Like you try to like deny it because like you don't really want to realize that you just witnessed the death of the guy you were going to see the act of, and he died at 63. Like he could have lived more. Like that was. I mean, 60 isn't young, but at the same time, like he could have lived more. You know, like damn, that's such a shame. That's really such a shame. No, yeah, it's sad. It's sad that Dick Shawn unfortunately died. He died. No, but that's so curious. That's so interesting. Because I thought that we would just hear about the fucking things he did. His death would be completely normal. No, his death was a whole fucking event. God fucking damn. Leave Him Laughing, a short film surrounding his final moments. Damn. When Dick Shawn's stand up routine takes a not so funny turn, the audience is left to wonder what they just witnessed. Damn, it was in 2020. I guess this isn't really known. This isn't a really known film. The story is set around Dick Shawn's final act at the University of California, San Diego. It's 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I wonder if I can watch it. Oh god, it fucking asks a guy to do it. I clicked the watch button thinking that it would lead me to something, but now it just says, oh hey, leave and laughing. Watch. And it gave me the fucking answer for the 1980 film. No, I fucking want to watch the 2020 film. Oh, you can watch it. Not currently available? Oh my god! It's not currently. Oh, fuck this shit. Oh, fuck this shit, man. Why the fuck do you make a movie if like after 2 fucking months, it's fucking unwatchable? This shit actually left me mad. This shit left me mad. I'm happy for this guy. This guy has a great like legacy. Like he was an amazing actor, I'm sure. Just from this I've seen, he seems like a really great actor. So it's really nice that his like death would be turned into a movie. Because I mean, it was a thing. It was a whole fucking event. Oh well, I guess I can't fucking watch it because some dickhead said, "Oh no, yeah, we're gonna gatekeep this fucking movie and it's going to be only watchable in 2020." Fuck off, man. I'm actually so mad at this. So fucking mad. Anyways, I guess it's time to officially stop, right? Because here's the thing, it's been fun. It's been fun. But random Wikipedia is always the last segment. And you know, that means it's time to end the Arvvor's Weekly app. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This extra long Arvvor's Weekly app, this is actually so long. How is this so long? I swear I didn't even do that much. But eh, I just I just hope you enjoyed it really. I just hope you enjoyed. Uh and and these backgrounds, hopefully they will be like all sorted by the end of next week. No, actually by next week. Uh and yeah. I don't really have any announcements. Except I don't know. Maybe next episode I'll collab with someone. Maybe. Like I'm looking into it. That's the whole reason I decided to make backgrounds. Is because I'm thinking of interviewing, of making a new segment called interviewing, where I just interview people. Uh, and that would be really fun. You know, like having uh an interview segment, also collabing with a person during the entire episode. You know, like that would be cool. And then having an interview segment with that person, and then just moving on and doing everything with that person, like a collab. You know, like a whole episode of collabing. Like that would be a really nice episode. And since there's these like characters and things, it would be also very it would be so easy to just set it up, you know? Because all you gotta do is just grab the link of the person you want to put it on the browser source, and you just put it in and boom, it's the reactive.fuji.type thing. It's really easy. Anyways, yeah, I just hope you enjoyed. I just hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, I don't know, leave a like or something. I never ask for likes, but just this once, leave a like. Goodbye, viewers. This car looks like a dick.